With crystal clear blue waters, picture-perfect seaside towns and incredible beaches, Turkey is a beach lover's paradise. Today we'll show you some of the most idyllic spots on Turkey's turquoise coast, starting with the country's most famous and most beautiful beach, the Blue Lagoon of Ölüdeniz. Good morning from paradise. There is no other way to put it.
Renting a boat here to go out on the water in the Blue Lagoon. This is incredible.
Thank you.
Alright, let's start paddling here. Oh, it's so nice. We even have our own umbrellas.
This is hard work.
We're now in the south of Turkey. This is the most famous and most beautiful beach in all of Turkey.
Blue Lagoon is renowned for the perfectly blue and aquamarine colors of its waters. And there are plenty of different ways for visitors to admire those. Lounging on the beach, soaring through the sky while paragliding, or paddling your way through the lagoon. Spotting dolphins on the horizon over there. Look at them, dolphins with umbrellas. Mike is at the helm here.
Driving like a pro, it's like I've never done anything else before. Look at me, I am the captain now. Best thing is though, park off the boat a bit and go for a swim. Still a bit early in the season, so the water's probably gonna be cold. So if you hear me screaming like a little girl, that is why. Whoa, the water's so clear. You can literally see my feet. Oh, this is just a slice of paradise. Bye bye, cruel world.
Hi there. There are stairs on the boat, right?
I don't know. Not on this side.
Oh, so nice.
That man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop.
The race is on. We have to return the boat after 1 hour. We have to get back. Race against the clock. What time is it?
I don't know. Pedal faster. This is quickly becoming my favorite day of the year.
The most tropical one by far. Look at that.
Having breakfast here right on the beach, or the fresh watermelon juice.
And what's really funny is that we're super close to the place where the paragliders land. They just land right here on the promenade.
Flying over almost in our neck. Something I have to duck away with my watermelon juice.
Oh, there's one right there. Look at it. Look at it. The many men.
It's a Turkish breakfast with scrambled eggs. Oh, tomato sauce. You need to put it on the bread, not on your hands though.
And then after this breakfast, we are going to get in our van, drive along the coast to, what's it called? Fethiye?
Made it to Fethiye. It was just a short 30-minute drive. And it seems like a very steep hike. We're here for something very special and unique. Ta-da! We made it. These are the Lycian rock tombs. They were built in the 4th century BC, so over 2,400 years old. Built by the Lycians. It was a Greek tribe that lived here, and they had the tradition to bury their leaders on a mountain overlooking the sea here. It is completely carved out of the cliff face here. With even these columns, even the door is made into this rock face. Oh, this was the tomb chamber itself. Very impressive, especially if you think that it was done 2,400 years ago that they carved this out of the rock face. But this is not the only rock tomb here. Down there you have these smaller rock tombs here. It's where the more common folk, the plebs, was buried, but still quite impressive.
Ever since we came down the coast, ever since we left Istanbul, it's been feeling like we live in sort of a toaster. It's like the moment you step into the van, you start sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Already wet.
And by the way, guys, not this weekend, but next weekend, Saturday, 10th of July, we are going to be having our quarterly live Q&A for our patrons and channel members. We're going to talk to you about what the plan is for this summer, our travel plans for the rest of the year, like what are we going to do after Turkey, how much longer do we plan to live in the van, what's going to happen after that. You can ask us any question that you'd like. If you're a Patreon, mark your calendars, make sure to be there. All of the details will be on our Patreon and YouTube channel membership pages. If you're not a patron or channel member yet, please do consider joining. There's a bunch of other cool perks in there, like early access to each and every single new YouTube video that we make. You get to see it early. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to leave all those links down below. We will see you. Well, I'll still see you in like 30 seconds, but we'll also see you hopefully next Saturday. An hour south from Fethiye is a tropical town of Kalkan, a charming, colorful seaside resort that is more untouched.
Wow, what a beautiful little old town. Got these nice old traditional style whitewashed houses, a bunch of restaurants here.
And look at those
white
flowers.
And blue. Oh,
they're everywhere. That is amazing.
it's very picturesque here. I love it.
I had no idea that these seaside towns here in Turkey are this beautiful and this colorful. Look at it. Get one for the van.
I think we should. For good luck for Vinny.
I like this one. It's nice. Maybe another one too. We're planning on raiding this man's entire shop. The brown one. Only 20 lira. Like $2 for this.
Gonna take this one.
We all but raided that man's shop. He bought like 3 Nazars and I got a little bracelet as well. Super cheap. That was like 10 lira, so it's less than $1. Even Naik got one as well, but he is now temporarily distracted because it is the Euro Cup game for Belgium today and someone thinks it's more important than walking through beautiful Kalkan.
I didn't even want to see the first half, but now Belgium is down by 1-0 and I'm like...
It's against
nice.
Denmark.
Yeah, against Denmark of all countries. I mean, come on, play harder.
It is really interesting that in a lot of places here in the town, you can see Nazars incorporated into the streets and around the doors of houses. And Nazar is like an eye-shaped amulet and it actually protects you against the evil eye. The evil eye is when someone gives you like this malevolent glare, let's say, and it is believed, it is a superstition that the next day you can become unwell if you're a victim of the evil eye. And these amulets protect against that, and you can find them all around the city. 1, 2.
So many restaurants here. I don't know which one to pick first. Well, first, I mean, which one to pick actually. Cheers! Wow, this is an incredible, beautiful place.
As a plate, sampai and potato salads, calamari salads.
So we were just coming for like a light dinner and maybe a small appetizer to, you know, round off the experience. We ordered a few dishes and the guy was like, I would order one less, because portions here in Turkey usually are not huge, but look at this, now we have a table full of food.
Oh, who else is coming? Quick introduction. So the main dishes we have is this sea bream grilled on the barbecue here. Some fried calamari with some sides. And then we have the meze mix, yogurt-based spreads, some hummus, some eggplant-based spreads, red beets, and a bunch of other stuff. I think this one is eggplant. I think it's based on lentils, based on that texture. This one is definitely eggplant.
That is super crunchy.
Really good.
Because we have to be back in Bulgaria to get our second COVID vaccine in only a few days, we have limited time in Turkey, so we're not in a rush, but like going through it very efficiently. So we don't have like a week to spend on the coast, but if you just do the route that we did today and that we're gonna continue tomorrow, it's insane how much you can see here in just a day.
God, this fish swallowed a lemon. Just gonna try it. You can taste it is super fresh, probably just coming right here from...
Jumped right out of the water onto this plate.
Yeah, I saw it jumping in and just onto the grill right from the sea. Belgium won. Great game. See you in the morning for my swim. Good morning. Welcome to paradise. Woo!
So this morning we came back to the Indigo Beach Club and they have these sunbeds here on this beautiful wooden deck terrace right next to the water. It is super quiet here. It's almost like the all-inclusive experience, except for it's not all-inclusive. Obviously you have to pay for it a little bit. You pay 35 lira each for the sunbeds. That gets you the sunbeds for a full day, and then you just pay your drinks or whatever it is that you order. But this is a little slice of paradise. It truly is. Could not imagine a better way to spend the morning before we move on to the next spot.
It's really nice to be able to pack so much stuff into just a couple of days. We don't have a ton of time here on the coast because we have to go to Cappadocia and then afterwards back to Bulgaria to get our second dose of the vaccine. But I mean, it feels like we packed like a whole week into just 3 days.
So today we are driving to Cappadocia, which is, if I'm not mistaken, a 9 or 10 hour drive?
11 hours driving.
11 hours driving from Kalkan. It's a bit of a race against the clock because we spent a little bit too long at the seaside this morning, and we left at around, I think, 1:30 p.m. and it's an 11-hour drive, and in the morning at 4 a.m. we have to get up for our hot air balloon ride. It's one of the things to do in Cappadocia, and we are gonna get there in time. We're gonna make sure of that, but we're gonna be pretty tired, I think. While Naik is driving, I am editing a little bit because all that, well, let's call it rushing around, like we have slightly less time than we usually would, means we have especially a lot less time for editing. So I'm trying to get in some editing whenever we do loads of driving. Not the most organized work area here, and there are some traces of extreme snacking.
You could say there was a snack accident.
We will see you in the morning, bright and early, at 4 a.m. in Cappadocia. Bye bye, friends.